And we also earlier spoke with John Bolton, the former assistant to the then President Donald Trump for National Security Affairs, which shed light on what the future of the United States of America would look like under the two contenders, that is Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. But remember, John Bolton, of course, fell out with Donald Trump. He was sacked by Donald Trump as the National Security Advisor. And this is what John Bolton now has to say about this election, isn't it?
Particularly in national security, before becoming vice president, she had no real experience. So what she has learned, she's learned during the Biden administration. And while you can't say for sure, the best guess you can make is it will look a lot like Biden. I'm very worried if Trump gets in. He has said on the campaign trail that he could end the war in 24 hours. He'd just get Zelensky and Putin into a room together and they would work it out. That isn't going to happen. And if it did, of course, it wouldn't be Trump's fault because it's never his fault. So it must be the fault of Zelensky or of Putin. And given Trump's affinity for Putin, I would be very worried that he would conclude it was Zelensky's fault and that Ukraine would suffer accordingly. I think it's very possible within the first 6 to 9 months that Trump could cut off all assistance to Ukraine, and that would have a devastating effect, I think. But I think he thinks he can end this war, and one way to end a war is just to sell one side out. Well, it's hard to say. We haven't had a lot of debate about national security in the course of this campaign. I think that Trump believes he has a good personal relationship with Prime Minister Modi, but we did not have in the Trump administration really the kind of extended strategic discussions, either bilaterally or through the Asian Security Quad, that I wish we had had. We had a lot of discussions about what was wrong with trade relations, but not really discussions at the strategic level. Again, Harris has been part of the Biden administration. Biden has, I think, worked to help strengthen the Quad, to make it a more important decision-making forum. So my guess is that Harris would follow that approach and would prize meetings with Quad members, again, one-on-one or in a group, very highly.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.